Hey guys, welcome to the world of Asilk, where this is part 2 of the mini-series on how to create a successful tourism city. If you haven't watched part 1, then I highly advise watching that one before coming to this one, but make your own decisions I guess. But without further ado, let's get into it. In this part, we'll be going over the transportation options you have in making your city and the pros and cons of each. There are 4 main transportation types in the game: buses, trains, boats, and planes. Buses are good for bringing medium and low-wealth tourists from the region into your city without much hassle. Buses use the roads already placed in your city, so extra roads do not have to be drawn. That being said, however, buses will cause an increase in traffic because they will have to stop at every bus stop, meaning all the cars behind them will have to stop as well. However, bus terminal is by far the cheapest and most efficient method in bringing tourists in the city, especially if you are one broke cookie. Next up, we have the train station, and the train station also brings in low and medium wealth tourists as well. But unlike buses, trains use railroads instead of the city roads, which means you would have to draw rails from the region into your city, which might cause a bit of traffic if they intersect with one another. However, trains are really efficient as they bring a large number of tourists from the region, more so than the buses. The next transportation option are boats, and boats can bring low, medium, and high wealth tourists into the city, though they are mainly used to bring high wealth. That being said, if you are aiming for a tourism city with no high wealth tourists, then you should not build boats at all because they are very inefficient in bringing tourists in from the region. If you do opt to making a ferry terminal in your city, be sure to go to edit mode and put in the passenger harbor, as if you do not do this, then no tourists are going to be shipped in from the boats. Last but not least, we have the airport, and the airport brings in medium and high wealth tourists into your city. In my experiences with the game, the airport is the least efficient way in bringing tourists in and out of your city, as it actually really doesn't work. The only time the airport would be quite useful is if you have an international airport somewhere in the region or your high wealth tourist demand is extremely high. But if neither of those apply, then do not build the city airport, as it will just eat money without bringing much tourists in at all. So there you have it, those are the transportation options for a tourist city. The next part of the series is going to be optimizing your layout, which ensures tourists will stay in your city and gamble all day long. So stay tuned for that, and as always, have a nice day.